Anjali.
Om Swastiastu.
Good morning everyone and good morning Miss Yuan. Today I will go with a presentation about anatomy and secretion of the pancreas. Okay, before start presentation, we will introduce ourselves first. Okay, go with me. My name is Ana Abu Istiqramodewanti. My last name is 022 and my friend.
My name is Desviola Hendriana Lomsawu with the last digit name 009.
My name is Nikaridian Arianti Sani with my last name 025.
My name is Tiputri Fasuria Mahyani with the last name is 006.
Okay, the first material is anatomy of the pancreas. We will explain with my friend Viola.
Okay. Anatomy of the pancreas. The pancreas is a long with flat gland located behind the stomach or retroperitoneal. It has both exocrine or digestive and endocrine or hormonal functions. Here is the main parts of the pancreas. First is head. Head is the broadest part and located in the curve of the duodenum. Second is neck. Neck is a thin section connecting the head and body. Third is body, is the central part extending toward the left side of the body. Fourth is tail. Tail is the narrow end of the pancreas that touches the spleen. 5 is pancreatic ducts or duct of Wirsung. Is main duct that carries pancreatic juice into the duodenum. 6 is accessory duct or duct of Santorini. Is an additional duct and not present in all individuals. And the last is islets of Langerhans, is clusters of endocrine cells that produce hormones. Next slide.
The next is function of the pancreas. As we can see at the slide, we can see the two major function of the pancreas. The first one is the endocrine function, which involves producing diastase enzyme and carbonate. These substances are released into the small intestines and help break down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. The second one is endocrine function. Endocrine function in this role, the pancreas producing important hormones such as insulin and glucagon. Next is pancreatic secretion. We will focus especially on the exocrine secretion. Exocrine secretion refers to the pancreatic juice that is released into the duodenum. This juice contains triple digestive enzymes that work together to break down the food that we eat. Here we can see a few key enzymes: amylase, lipase, trypsinogen, and cymotripsinogen, carboxypeptides, and nucleases. amylases, which breaks down carbohydrates, lipases, which help digest fats, trypsinogen and C-trypsinogen, which are inactive forms that will be activated in the instance to break down the proteins, carboxypeptides, which further assist in protein degradation, and nucleases, which break down DNA and RNA. Next.
Okay, the pancreatic secretion, the number one is exocrine secretion. The B is bicarbonate or HCO3 is neutralized stomach acid to create an optimal pH for enzyme. Next, the regulation of exocrine secretion. The first is secretion stimulate bicarbonate secretion. The second is cholecystokinin or CCK is stimulate enzyme secretion. The last acetylcholine or parasympathetic nervous is increases enzyme release. The regulation of this. The first secretion is released from C cell in the duodenum in response to acidic sleep. The primary function is stimulate bicarbonate feed from ductal cell. The second is cholecystokinin or CCK is released from E cell in the duodenum in response to fats and protein. The primary function is stimulate enzyme secretion from acinar cell. The third is acetylcholine or HCH is released by parasympathetic fungal stimulation and increases secretion from both acinar and ductal cell. The passes of pancreatic secretion is the number one, cephalic passes, is triggered by the sight, smell, taste, or thought of food. The second is gastric pass, is triggered by stomach distension and stimulate low level pancreatic secretion via vagovagal reflexes. And the last intestinal pass is large contributor and triggered by sim entering to the duodenum and controlled predominantly by secretion. The next slide. The second is endocrine secretion is produced by the islet of Langerhans. Is hormone secret by number one is insulin by beta cell is lower blood glucose, and second is glucagon or alpha cell is raise blood glucose, and the third is somatostatin or delta cell inhibits insulin and glucagon release, and the last is pancreatic polypeptide or PP cell is regulate digestive process and gallbladder function.
Okay, the last part of this presentation is conclusion. Conclusion is the pancreas is a trifunctional gland composed of the head, neck, body, tail, pancreatic duct, and the islet of Langerhans. It has an exocrine function that releases the digestive enzyme. The enzyme is amylase, lipase, proteases, and nucleases, and bicarbonate into the duodenum, regulated by secretion, CCK and parasympathetic nerves. Is the endocrine function products the hormones insulin, glucagon, somatostatin, and pancreatic polypeptide, which regulate blood glucose level and digestive process. Overall, the pancreas plays an essential role in food digestion and maintaining the body metabolic balance. Okay, that's it our presentation. We will want to say thank you for your attention and sorry for our mistake. We close with Paramasanti.